It's like we have to put out all these alerts. At least with Israel, we know where he is. He's on his way to Russia. He's over there trying to convince Putin to do all sorts of things that, thank God, our AM/FM affiliates sometimes have dump buttons. You can just dump out. But we want to thank everybody for joining us today here on the big program. 36 minutes after the hour, halfway deserted with us today in studio. I just think that concept is so cool. I am intrigued by the fact that you said that you have your last name that nobody can freaking pronounce. What is it, if you don't mind saying? So because I know there's going to be people that are going to tweet me. They're going to be like, "Well, I got to know his name now."
Well, it's Karali, but I mean, there's different ones that people say. A lot of people say Curly. Some people say Carolee. I can't remember the other one, but usually people say Curly.
Curly.
I'm not sure how you get that from the spelling.
From the spelling of Karali. Okay. Well, that's cool. Hey, I'll tell you, whatever you got to do to make it work, man. Halfway deserted is a heck of a deal. Now, you've been doing some stuff around the Wichita area, and how did you get hooked up with the Salem folks and Brain Fuse Records and all that?
They sent me a message on Facebook, and it's still going on, actually.
Yeah.
We're doing a radio push with one of my songs that's on
That's
a new
cool.
album, and it's been played on a couple different stations, so
that's cool.
It's been cool, and they actually set up this interview, so
yes,
I want to say thanks to them for that.
Yes, when they got a hold of me and they were like, "Hey, we have Halfway Deserted and they're in Wichita," I'm like, "What? Wichita?" And they were like, "We could set up a Skype or a phone," and I'm like, "No, just have them come to Hutch." So I am so glad we were able to get you in here today and chat with you. And usually when we have in studio guests, we have all sorts of craziness. We have all sorts of people coming in and out of the freaking door here. We've got people calling on Skype. We've got all this stuff, and today it's been somewhat tame.
Yeah.
So it's nice to know that we were able to get you on and be able to actually talk to you today, except for the Israel thing earlier, but that's
that
fine.
was hilarious.
Oh, okay.
No, I really enjoyed that.
Okay, well, that's good stuff. 38 minutes after the hour. Tell me about social media. How are you using the social media presence, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all these things, to kind of help push your music and market your music?
Well, I use Facebook primarily. It's tied to my Twitter, so anything I post on there goes to my Twitter. And
that's cool.
I post videos on YouTube. People message me and ask for tutorials of how to play songs and stuff. So
oh, wow, that's pretty cool.
I put those on YouTube, and then
that's really cool.
I put the link on my Facebook so people can watch it and stuff.
Wow.
Yeah, I post about like the new album that I'm going to put out. I'll post when I release it and stuff.
Yeah. Wow. Well,
and
heck, that's pretty cool that you're getting people to have you want to show them how to do things. That is pretty. That's a cool little deal. There's not a lot of musicians that get asked, "Hey, can you teach me how to play this?"
It's weird. It's kind of weird, but it's really cool.
That is really neat, man. Now, Halfway Deserted joining us today here on the program. Our good friends at KFRK in Denver, Colorado today, K-Rocks Radio, as well as SRN, the Spirit of South York, at 148.ca, and 50-plus stations across the U.S. and Canada. And, of course, 40 minutes after the hour. We're going to be Halfway Deserted's got one more song he's going to play for us here towards the end of the program. We have not heard from Ryan from the Cotillion. I don't know what happened to him. I think he's watching Selection Sunday like everybody else in Kansas. Being in Wichita, what do you think of this Wichita State thing with them being undefeated and all that?
I think it's crazy. I mean, I've watched a lot of the games, and I don't really watch sports, but
Yeah.
it's cool that, you know, the team that's from Wichita is actually doing this well.
Yeah.
I mean, breaking records and stuff. So.
It is a hell of a deal. It is a heck of a deal, and you're getting it going with music and everything now. Have you played a lot around? Is it just Wichita area, or have you done some regional stuff? Or
it's mostly just been Wichita.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't played as many shows lately, but I was playing more shows a couple years ago. But I just kind of started getting back into it. If somebody asks me, hey, do you want to play this night or whatever, then
yeah,
I decided I'm just gonna do it. So.
Well, that's cool. That's cool. Well, Halfway Deserted with us today. What's been some of the reaction to the folks on social media when they're when they, you know, we mentioned the YouTube thing earlier, but what are you getting reaction on Facebook and Twitter and things?
Well, back in the days of MySpace, I had
That's really cool that you were
a lot more people that I talked to and stuff, and they always thought it was really cool because I answer every message or comment or whatever, and a lot of musicians don't answer anything. So
yeah.
Now that I've moved on to Facebook, there's a lot of people that came over from the MySpace, and I still talk to them, and I mean, they're all really cool. So.
Well, I'll tell you, it's good to see that you were able to kind of get. Did you manage to get some people from MySpace to follow you over to Facebook, or was that just not going to happen?
I got some people, but for the most part, it was kind of just had to start over.
Yeah.
Which was a big thing for me because I had a lot of people on MySpace, but it's slowly growing. So
yeah. Well, you've got some really cool stuff out there, really good music, and just fantastic. Now, when's this new album going to be out?
That's a good question.
Okay.
Probably the beginning of April, I'd
yeah.
say. Yeah, because it's going to take a couple weeks to get it distributed to all the different people like iTunes and stuff. So.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you, are you going with the traditional CD route, or are you trying to?
Everything that I've done up to this point has just been like digital distribution, like MP3s.
That's cool.
I think it would be cool to have some physical copies, especially since I'm starting to play more shows. But
yeah,
everything's just been iTunes and online.
Well, that's cool. well, at some stage of the game, and it probably won't be today because who knows where the hell he is at this stage of the game too, but I have a digital marketing guy who has come up with he found a cool little deal the other day. They're called, and I don't know what the hell these things are called besides NFC cards, and apparently they're like little stickers that have a chip in them, and you can wear them like a sticker, but if you hold your phone over the top of them, it'll let you download the album or something to your phone.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you've ever heard about those or anything, but I just find that it's the strangest thing I've ever seen. But he says, oh, it's going to be the next big deal. So
yeah, that makes sense.
I know that there's these QR codes and all this other stuff out there, but we're going to do this 45 minutes after the hour. We're going to take our final break. When we come back, we're going to have Halfway Deserted play his final tune for us today and wrap it up with him here on the world-famous Jiggy Jaguar Show.
Jiggy Jaguar Experience. Here is Jiggy Jaguar.
You're listening
to Jiggy Jaguar.
Another member of SoundClone.com.
Now, live from Hutchinson, Kansas.
Jaguar experience. Here is Jiggy Jaguar.
You're listening.
The Jiggy Jaguar experience. Here is...
If you have any